Tardigrades, also known as water bears, are gorgeous microscopic water-dwelling animals. Here are 13 amazing facts about them. 1. Tardigrades are found wherever there is moisture. On mountains, in oceans, within forests, even in your backyard. 2. Despite being one of the smallest animals on Earth, tardigrades have an outsized reputation for surviving pretty much anything. Essentially, they're nature's tiniest overachievers. Animals so small you need a microscope to see them, yet tough enough to survive space travel. More about this later because yes, they've been sent to space and you won't believe what they did when they returned to Earth. 2. Measuring between 0.3 and 0.5 millimeters, tardigrades are so small they could walk through the eye of a needle and probably survive the sewing machine while they're at it. They especially love inhabiting moss, which has earned them the nickname of moss piglets. Aren't they cute? 4. When faced with a lack of water, tardigrades simply dry out, curl up, and enter a state called cryptobiosis. It's basically the universe's most extreme power nap. They can stay in this dried-out hibernation for decades, casually waiting for water to make its much-anticipated comeback tour. A quick question. If you're enjoying this video, would you mind subscribing? It will help our channel to survive, like the tardigrades. Thank you so much. 5. Water bears mostly feast on algae, lichen, and moss, using their specialized mouthparts to slurp up the contents of plant cells, proving that even the most indestructible creatures can't resist the perks of a predominantly plant-based diet. I say predominantly because they aren't picky eaters. Occasionally, they'll snack on bacteria and other microscopic organisms too. 6. Tardigrades don't have a skeleton, so they rely on the water around them for structure. With their 8 stubby legs and plump bodies, water bears look like a cross between a gummy bear and something out of Alien vs. Predator. But don't let the cuddly appearance fool you. This bear could survive things that would make an actual bear reconsider its life choices. 7. Water bears have a mouth with dagger-like structures which they use to puncture plant cells. They're peaceful creatures, but they're definitely not above a little stabbity-stabbity. 8. Tardigrades can endure temperatures as low as 272 degrees, just 1 degree above absolute zero, the point at which all molecular motion theoretically stops, making it the coldest possible temperature. It's impressive. Yes, more impressive than that person who talks incessantly about their cold plunges. 9. In addition to handling extreme cold, tardigrades can survive temperatures above 150 degrees. Because when you're that tough, existing in extreme heat is just another Tuesday, really. 10. While they're highly resistant to radiation, they're not completely invulnerable. Excessive exposure can still harm them. But what makes their resistance so incredible is that radiation at levels that would fry most other living creatures barely phases them. 11. Tardigrades have been around for over 500 million years. While other species were going extinct, water bears were just hanging out, casually being indestructible. They've survived all 5 of Earth's mass extinctions. The dinosaurs probably should have attended the water bear's TED Talk on basic survival skills, or at least watched the YouTube replay. 12. Tardigrades can endure pressures that are 6 times greater than those found in the deepest ocean trenches. If you're coming to the conclusion that tardigrades don't really do normal, you'd be right. 13. In 2007, tardigrades were sent to space by the European Space Agency. Scientists wanted to see how these tiny creatures would handle the vacuum of space and intense cosmic radiation. They survived, of course, but not all of them. Some tardigrades didn't make it, and a few weren't in the best shape upon their return. But the ones who did survive did something remarkable when they came back to Earth. They reproduced. Why is this such a big deal? Because their ability to recover and reproduce after such an ordeal highlights their near-immortal resilience, making them one of the toughest, most robust creatures on Earth, even though they're one of the tiniest. What are your thoughts on tardigrades? Let us know in the comments section. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.